Okay, so we're back to trying to, right now we're just trying to implement Facebook within my Blazor app. We're gonna have, I'm trying to set up authentication so that we can have some basic authentication for my users. So we get them onto the app, and then I can start doing stuff with their login. So um, it's not very clear on some of this stuff, right? So you're going in and it's saying stuff like add authentication service to the program, and it doesn't actually say what program is. So I'm assuming that's here. It also has some previous variables that are built. It has builder, web application dot create builder args. Okay, so that's fine. They break it down so you don't have to keep using builder, because then they lower it down to services, and then it's builder services, so we don't have to go as far down as this is doing it. We also have this add Facebook, which it says does not exist, which means I have a missing import, and I'm trying to figure out where, because I did put this NuGet package in, so this does exist. I wonder if I have to put this up here somewhere. Authorization using Microsoft.asp.NET Core authentication what, Facebook? Or what if I just go authentication, and then will Facebook work? Nope. So Facebook doesn't work. I'll do that later. Not worried about that thing. All right, so it says this doesn't exist. Does not contain a definition for add Facebook. No extensions. Type authentication builder could be found. Are you missing a using directive? I don't know. Probably. Yeah, that's not. I want to copy it, but how do I do that here? Let's see. Can I do this? All right, so we'll go. I'm gonna go here. Gotta go do the Google search. Let's go do the Google search. Hi ho, hi ho. All right, so we're gonna go. What is it? Create builder. No, yeah, create builder. Authentication builder. Authentication builder. Builder does not contain Facebook. So I either have the wrong version of authentication builder, or there's no Facebook thing in there, but either way, add Facebook, it says is right there. So it should be an add methods, public class authentication builder. Used to configure authentication. Initializes a new instance of authentication builder. Is there any examples? No, of course not. Public class authentication builder. So how come when I create a builder, authentication builder, does not contain a definition for add Facebook. A definition for Am I missing something? But see, oh yeah, Microsoft ASP.NET Authentication Facebook, but I already did this. That's already done. Because if I go to tools, or maybe I'm in the wrong, maybe I installed it in the wrong thing. Or did I not install it? Did I actually not push this install? Did I go in there and say I did it and then not do it? You know, it is possible I did that. Because I didn't know where to put it and I ended up putting it nowhere. That would be dumb. Facebook. Yeah, so this is the one I want. Look, I didn't put it in anywhere. Oh my golly. Come on, Kenneth. Get with it. So we have UNL, Web UI, Program CSS. So we're just going to put it in the UNL Web because that's where I'm putting this on my. Yeah, okay. That's the problem. You know, I opened this page up. I wasn't sure if I should put it under client or server, and then I didn't put it under either. It's like, oops. All right, so I think it's now installed. Should maybe sort of kind of have a chance of working. I don't need it. I don't need this. I don't know why I did that. It's still not quite right though, because it doesn't like the configuration. It's not having a problem with the add Facebook anymore. It's just doesn't like my, oh, it's configuration of a variable of some kind. Let's go see what this is supposed to be. Maybe I didn't define configuration. Yeah, configuration. Duh. It's right here. We'll put that up here with this guy. Well, it sort of worked. It defined it as something, but now what? Represents text as sequence. Possible no reference assignment. Oh, really? It's another one of those. Possible no reference assignment. I don't understand that. So does that mean I should allow this to be null? Yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, that fixes, well, gee, did it? Oh, it doesn't like that. Wait, did I put the question mark in the right place? No, that ain't it. That's silly. Okay, I don't know. How do you, I mean, what's the best way? I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a, I understand that they want to know if it can be a null, if not a null, but it's not gonna be a null. Is possible null reference an error, or is that just, it's a caution, see? But I don't like that, right? You could put something in there that comes back null. I don't like having things have squiggly marks underneath them. But that said, how do I prevent that? I mean, really? I mean, this could come back null. It's going to go in there. I don't know how best to prevent that. I don't even think changing this to a null acceptable configuration, because I don't think that's actually going to matter. I mean, I don't think doing anything like question marky there or question mark. Which won't do much here if I do this. No. See, I don't think any of that matters. I mean, obviously I can't put a null in, but it's a warning. I'm not sure of the best solution for that, to be honest. Is there a suggestion? Huh. Convert to program.main style program. Yeah, I don't. So if I change, what would I be changing here? I mean, it's showing it. I'm not sure what it thinks it's doing. It's different. They just add internal class program main. I'm not going to do that. I think we're good. I'm just going to leave it. I know it could be a null reference. I don't know if it's going to matter. I mean, the idea is that it's not null. It should be an error if it is null, because it shouldn't be a null. But I guess I could always do something like trap it, do an error handler on there, prevent it from being an error. We don't want an error, so got to try to deal with that. But yeah. Okay, so I think we have this in place. Run the app and select login. Under use another service to log in, select Facebook. I don't know what this is going to do. I mean, I have the piece in there. Where is... Do I still have my other page open that was showing me how to do this stuff? Nope. No, I do not. Unless it's back here somewhere. Nope. And nope. And nope. No, this is just my Facebook. All right, let's run this. Let's see what we got. That was just a warning, so it shouldn't have given me any trouble for starting. Let's go see what it looks like. Worst it can do is not work. Facebook. Hey, look at that. I should probably turn this off. Entertain. It's doing something. I don't know what it's doing. It's doing something. I can remember my Facebook login. Check your notifications. All right, let's check my notifications. There's where to go. Oh, I got so much stuff. I got so, oh my gosh, I have so much. I have too many things that come onto my. I keep clearing my notifications, but I have too many. They just keep coming. All right, let's open up. I don't know where the Facebook thing goes. So I don't have waiting for approval. I don't even know where it goes. Check your Facebook notifications there and approve the login to continue. Okay, but where is Facebook notifications? Do I just open Facebook? Oh, is this it? Weird. Okay, well, that worked. Invalid scopes email. This message is only shown to developers. Users of your app will ignore these permissions if present. Please read the documentation for valid permissions at this thing, at this path. This path we're recommending you go take a look at. Well, let's go see what it says. What is it talking about? So working with Facebook Auth, it's not Facebook's fault. It's probably has something to do with my running this on a local machine. Our form of granular user, you may use any permission granted for your app. App review, all permissions set for email and public profile. If your app needs access to data, you need data that you do not own or manage. Business verification is required. All apps making requests. Ways to ask for permission, remove permission. You can use the app dashboard to remove permission your app no longer uses. I'm not sure what this is going to tell me, but What happens if, now how's my site looking? Did it like, did it do anything? What is it doing? Domain of URL isn't included in the app's domain. To be able to load this URL, add all domains and subdomains of your app to the app domains field in your app settings. Really? See, I'm not sure it's going to work while I'm working locally, simply because I'm working on localhost and it can't reroute me back to a localhost. It's not going to reroute to a localhost, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can attempt to try to pretend like it will. I don't know what's it going to do. Oops, that's not it. I mean, I can put this in. Let's see what, I mean, this is going to be weird if this does anything at all. I'll go down here and hit save. I'm just adding it to my Facebook thing here. Oops. Did not work. All right, so I have it set up as localhost. Let's see what that does if I go. What happens if I click here? Now it's probably not going to work because. All right, we'll try to log in again. Oh. The Auth state was missing or invalid, unknown. The Auth state was missing or invalid. Show raw exception details and errors encountered while handling this remote login. Show raw exception details. Okay, I don't know what to expect from that. What does that mean? I gotta do, let's try shift. Yeah, alright, let's close it, try again. I'm not exactly sure what I'm expecting to see here. I mean, I would hope it's gonna say something like, you're logged in. That's all I wanted to say. Just say you're logged in, man. That's all I want you to say. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We'll log in. I'll try this again. Oh, now it won't even let me do this. Earlier. I don't know what to expect from this. It's obviously, this is not doing anything. You can use the app dashboard to remove permissions, but well, I tried adding localhost to see if that would allow. It does not. So trying to, hold on a second, I'm adding something to my Facebook page here. of these are kind of huge. I've got logos that are either gargantuan or tiny. I'm trying to find one that fits within the 1,000 range, and these are like hundreds, the low hundreds. Huh. I don't have a nice thousands size logo. I could try this one, I suppose. To match the upload dimensions. Wow. Must be between 512 and 1024. Sheesh. Fine, I'm going to do that later. Got to make an image that's the right size. But what I'm not doing here is successfully coming up with getting Facebook to do its thing. Because it errors. Invalid scopes email. What the heck is this? Let's just look at the whole error. Users of your app will ignore these permissions. You probably forgot to add the email permission for your app in the Meta Developer Console. Navigate to your app, then go to Use Case, Authentication, Use Cases. Customize. Authentication and account creation. All right. And add the email permissions. Add. Oh, did I not do that? Ready for testing. Oh. All right, maybe that's the problem. Let's try that. Let's go back here. Go back to register. See if this does anything. I may still have to close this. Oh, wait, there's something. Oh, we're going to go ahead and allow this because it's just what it is. It's not going to have a digital signature. It's all test, all play. You successfully authenticated with Facebook. Please enter an email address for this site below and click the register button to finish logging in. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. What? This app does not currently have a real email sender registered. See these docs for how to configure a real email sender. Normally this would be emailed. Click here to confirm your account. Well, let's go here, open link, new tab. We're going to have to create an email sender. Now, I do have an email sender, but, you know, let's try to get the flow going, man. Let's see if I can get the whole thing going. I got to do all this in Razor, too. And Razor already has some of this because I'm going to use Superbase for my authentication, simply because I have, I just want to get it working on both sides. Ultimately, I want to have both of them be able to use. In fact, in theory, I could use Superbase for both, but I'm a little worried that if I use Superbase from two different apps, will it work? Because, you know, it's each app gets its own ID, so I may have to create. Do I have to create two different databases? I'm not sure. Where did that go? This one? Wait. That's fine. Account confirmation and password recovery. Okay. Create and test a web app with authentication. I already got part of this done. Register user with simulated email confirmation. Run the app, select registered link, register user, once requested contain a link. Select, okay. I can configure an email provider. Let's do this. All right, so we're gonna get all this working, and then hopefully we'll be able to be logging into our website. And then I can start doing it in the, I keep saying Razor, but in the React application. Get that.
What is string?
I don't know that we have any more string. Hold on, I gotta go see if I have any string for this thing. All right, well, let me, nothing like the distractions. Okay, let me see if I've even, I gotta check on this. string off? Did you take that string off? The string head so that I can, oh, it's right here. Interesting. That's all I gotta say. Interesting is all I gotta say. Okay, so um, it's curious. Try to figure out how I'm supposed to. I know, what a distraction. It's like, oh, now I'm trying to find string for trimmer. But none of these. And I could just put line in, but I'm not sure how these. Huh. This is a little bit of a distraction. I apologize. I guess I should probably stop again and thought I could do this quickly, but it's turning out not so much. I think I may have to. I really have no idea what I'm doing, folks. I really don't. This is totally off target of what I'm supposed to be doing right now, but I'm trying to figure out. I think I'm just going to have to buy string and put it on here because these do not look like they're going to fit. I mean, I really have no idea how that would work. Yeah, see, this is totally not the same. Guess I need to know something. Hold on. Okay, well, I think I may have to, I don't know, I guess there's not an easy solution for this. I don't know. Apparently there's, you would think that this would be a pretty simple thing to do, but Don't know. All right, well, I need to get back to it here. As I'm continuing to work on getting my Facebook login working, you can see that I still had some issues. I got this register confirmation, does not have a real sender, so that's what I was working on, getting a sender set up. Configuring an email provider. In this tutorial, SendGrid is used to send email. A SendGrid account and key is needed to send email. We recommend using SendGrid or another email service to send email rather than SMTP. SMTP is difficult to secure and set up correctly. Okay, so I like SendGrid, but I went through this process with Azure Learn when I was doing the Azure training, and yeah, SendGrid's not free. Open link in new window. So, of course, they're going to tell you to use SendGrid, but I don't know how you can. Twilio SendGrid. See, you can start for free, but you can't use it for free. See plans and pricing. Let's see what this says. Free, $0 a month, 1 teammate permission. Try it out. Integrate fast and explore features and 100 emails a day. APIs, 1 event webhook, delivery optimization tools, dynamic template editor, insightful analytics. I can't foresee me needing 100 emails a day, but the problem is if my business ever exceeds 100 emails a day, I mean, I could see it being like 5. I mean, what are the odds I'm going to get 100 people logging in the same day, right? I mean, it's not going to get used very often. It's going to get used only during the authentication points. So I'd have to have a lot of people logging into my website on a regular basis. Could it be more than 100? Yeah, you know, business gets going. But hey, my business is going well enough that I'm getting 100 emails a day. Then I'm doing pretty good, and I could probably afford $20 a month. So that's my thought. So let's go with start for free. I get access to your free trial on Twilio.com, SendGrid segments within 30 seconds. All right, let's go ahead and set this up. We're gonna go. Oh, we're gonna type if it'll let me, which it will not. It's like, oh, you're trying to sign up for free? No. We're not doing that. Okay, wait a minute. What the heck? I can't. I'm waiting for this verify thing to load. Let's try Google. The debug adapter exited unexpectedly. That's fine. I'll let this stop. Oh, it's because I'm trying to do this. All right, let's go over here. Let's go to SendGrid. Okay. Yep, that's the email I'm using. What about it? Oh, look at that. It'll even show you the password it's going to use. I'm not going to use that anyway, but I usually make up my own. I should use those passwords because they're probably more secure, but I'm not a fan of them. Mostly because I feel like they're going to lose track. You know, like I'll lose it. All right. What? What? All right, so it's not letting me log in. Even though it let me set up that password. Did not let me log in. It said, yeah, you can set that up, but we're not going to let you use it. Mwahaha. Okay, we're going to have to... It's not 16 characters, though, man. It's got to be longer. Sheesh. I have a special password for this scenario. One that I like to use for really long. It's my special long password. Nobody will ever guess it because it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I use it for a few exceptionally complicated things. I gotta remember where it is, huh? Because I don't want to change it. All right, let's do this. Getting distracted by a lot of stuff. It's always something, you know. There's like you constantly have side problems. This is related to this, but still, it's a, you know, I just think there's always something. All right, so yeah, we're gonna have to order a new string. I don't have any. I looked.
You know where the blower is where I left it?
What blower? Oh, the yeah, it's right. It's right there in the hallway. While you walked right by it. Oh no, it's by my toolbox, right in front of my toolbox, in the garage.
Plug downstairs?
Yes, there's one by the punching bag right there in the corner.
Can you text Caden and ask him what this laundry basket is? If we can throw it away or what? Because it's been sitting in the hallway.
I stuck in his room the other day. I don't know, yeah.
Is Janet, did you want it?
Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, I was trying to find my password. I was like, oh my gosh, so many things. Let's see here. I have. Let's see here. Well, I am gonna have to apparently well, I had a password that I used that I've since lost because I don't know where it went. And I don't remember what account I used it on. And I'll probably go and go, oh, there it is. Hmm. Yeah. I had. Can't find. Alright, I need a specifically special password. I could change the complexity of this other thing and use it, I guess, but it's not long. It doesn't create them long enough at the moment. Huh. I don't know, man. Got the sneezes. Well, I used to have a good password. Okay, so I'm going to have to make one up again. It'll be my new and improved password, I guess, because my new and improved 16-bit, 16-character password, and I will have to record it because I like to have one password that I can read, that I can understand it, and then I can occasionally use those weird other passwords. Now mine is still pretty complex, but it's one that I can read. We'll put it right here so I don't lose it again. So we're going to go, and we're going to go, all right. I've got my new and improved, really difficult to, in fact, is it even 16 characters? I should probably look. It's probably not even 16 characters, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, 14. 15, 16. Okay, now if this one doesn't pass, then they're stupid. That's all I gotta say. If this don't pass, they're stupid. I guess. Oh, are you kidding me? There is actually a flaw in there. Won't let me use it. All right. Jeez. I am finding this to be the hardest thing in the world. Finally! I mean, they have so many complexities on here. Okay, 16 characters, 3 lowercase, 3 uppercase, 3, oh no, at least 3 of the following, 3 uppercase, 3 lowercase, 3 numbers, 3 weird symbols, special characters, and no more than 2 characters that are the same in a row. Ah! That's like the most complicated thing I've ever seen so far. Oh, good. Now it's like I only have 26 seconds to verify my email now, and they're sending me an email, which means they're assuming it's going to get to me in the time it takes for me to log in, get there, be ready to go. 12 seconds. 9, 8, 7. I'm not going to make it. I'm going to have to make them resend it to me. Holy moly. This is such a pain in the rear. Am I gonna make it? I'm probably not gonna make it. All right, so we need to verify my phone number. My phone number. Oh god, man, they really go at it, man. Yeah, I get it. Send it to me. Oh my gosh. So much stuff. Well, I will say this, Twilio does their best to keep things secure. Boy, I'm just trying to get SendGrid up so I can do some programming using email. Sheesh. Um, You are required to include your contact information, including a physical mailing address. So setting up a Twilio account is a pain, and that's it. It's a lot going on, that's all I'm saying. What? All right, I think we're done. Maybe. Sender is... All right, well, I should be getting an email in a moment, theoretically. Let's see here. If I do. Well, oh, wait. All right, got my mail. That's to verify. Sender verified. Are we done? Are we done? Can we actually start doing stuff? Oh my gosh, I am now up created. Holy moly, creating an account on Twilio has a lot of stuff. They do a lot of security stuff. So I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, but I have 100% reputation right now, though. Yeah. Not sure how I did. Oh, you know what? That's like, whoa, that is wrong. Because my address is not in Delaware. I don't know why it thinks I'm in Delaware, but it's Washington. Okay, there it is. I'm in Washington. There we go, fixed. Okay, now what? Now what do I do? Okay, so I have an account. Okay, so let's get back to it. I think we're able to move on to the next steps. Probably going to be using the web API because that's what that thing said we were going to do. So let's go ahead and get back to what it said I should do. Let's find my page of how to do this. So we have, where else? What else have I got for code reference? I don't need this thing. No. And no. And so anyway, to get email working, to allow it to work, when you set up your developer thing, you have to go into the use cases, click permissions, and then so when you have email, you have to click this on and it'll turn it on for ready for testing. Just saying, if you need a reference to that. that's how that is done. Let's go. I'm still continuing to look for where was my code to set this up. All this just to get the auth running. Boy, it's a lot of work. Send grid. Where did it go? Did it disconnect again? Because I probably put it in the wrong window. All right. Configure send grid. In .NET Core. All right, select settings, sender authentication. Go to settings. Sender authentication. Oops, I clicked the wrong button, of course, because my mouse is too sensitive. Settings. Sender authentication. And then we're going to go, where was it? Select single sender verification. Did I already do that? Verify ownership of a single email address to use as sender. Click Get Started, create a sender by, I did that. Click on the Verify Single Sender button, did that. How to send emails with C# and .NET 6. Configure a SendGrid account to send emails. There are two things you need to configure before you can send emails. First, you'll need to set up a sender authentication. This will verify that you own the email address domain you will send emails from. Second, you'll need to create a SendGrid API key with permissions to send emails. Sender authentication with single sender. It is go to the SendGrid website, log in, click on sender authentication. Did that. Create a sender. Did that. Please verify your single sender. Did that. Create a sender. Okay, back on the SendGrid website, click on API keys. Where do I click on that? There's the email API. Back on the SendGrid website, click on API keys under the settings tab. Is there a settings tab? Oh, there it is, API keys. And let's click create API key. This will open another form. Give your API key a useful name. You can assign different permissions for optimal security. You should only give the minimum amount of permissions that you need. Okay, so API key name. What do we want to call this? We'll call it something. Something with a something. All right, let's call it well, I'm going to have one for each app, right? So one for this app, one for whatever other app I'm using. So we'll call it UNL Ultimate. We'll call it UCL because I want to make myself confused. UCL. Let's call it UCL send key. UCL web send key. Good enough. And allow the API key to get, patch, put, delete, and post endpoints for all parts of your account, excluding bills and emails. No, I don't want to do that. Customize levels of access for all parts of your account. Billing access. Allows the API key. No, I don't want to do any of that. I just want to I just want to be able to send email activity. Yeah, we want that one. So these better not be on and I'm turning them off. Oh, no access. Okay, so the dot. Oh gosh. So I have to click over here. Okay, so where is the dot? I guess it's based. Okay, so it's where the white dot is, I guess. This has read access. Mail send, we want that. Full access to mail send. Sheesh. Email testing, well, we gotta be able to do that. IP management, no. Design library, category management, alerts, API keys. I mean, I may need other things in the future. Sender authentication. Maybe? Nah. We'll just go with this for now. I think that's good enough for now. Tracking, user account. What is this, user account? Yeah, we'll just do that for now. Mail send and email testing and email activity. That's pretty much all I need. I mean, I don't think I need anything else. What is mail settings? Address allow, bounce. Oh, do we want to allow BCC? No, because these are just going to be generic emails. We're not going to be communicating through this stuff. All right, look at creepy. Oh, don't look at my key, people. Gosh, what are you looking at my key for? Okay, so it's copied. I probably should probably store that somewhere secure, right? Okay. Where am I? All right, so are we done? Okay, so we got that. We got the API key. Scroll down to the mail send accordion. Did that. Copy, yeah. Creating a console app to send emails. All right, so now my app here had a thing that I was using. But I don't know. So I was here. Then I used Facebook. I think I'm already registered though. It's not gonna go log in. I just want to log in. So how do I just want, all right, log in. So I'm trying to use this thing to log in, but associate your Facebook account. You successfully authenticated. Please enter an email address. So, but when I do this, it keeps putting it in and then saying I've already got it. Where's it putting it in? Because this is the one I tried to use, but now it says it's already taken. What? How is it already taken? I don't understand. I definitely could, if I haven't successfully connected. All right, let's see. Let's try this. don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I don't think it's actually sending anything. That's why I'm trying to set up SendGrid here to get it working. Well, yeah, I didn't think that was going to send. All right, so let's go here, and we're going to go configure. Let's see. Go. Oops, wrong thing. All right, let's try this again. Configure SendGrid in .NET Core Web App. Well, it's a 10-minute video. Probably a lot of it's ads because these people really do a lot of ads. I already have that, so.
We can call it as the name of your ASP
I already did that.
emails. So this class will be used by other classes. This means that it is a service, and I can create it in the services folder. So here in the services folder, let's create a new class. And you can call it email sender.
See, I feel like it's already going to be built in here because I've already established that this code is there. But see, when I do this, it doesn't actually do anything. What happens if I just use just some generic thing? Like I go it's not gonna work. This app does not currently have a real email sender address. These docs to configure. Okay, so I want to go here. Open link in new window, which doesn't work, by the way. I have to take this whole link. I tried this, but it's under that same environment, and if I close that window for any reason, it will fail. It will close my other windows. Any window that came from it will blow up. I gotta use this. Okay. Create and test a web app with authentication. We did that. Register a simulated email. Did that. Configure an email provider. They're using SendGrid. Create a class to fetch the secure email key for this sample. Create services. Oh, so he is doing it that way. Well, what do you know? I figured that would already be here. Huh. So what, under components? guess, I mean, where else would it be, right? Send grid require create a class to fetch the secure email key for this sample, create services, configure send grid user secrets, send grid service user secrets. Windows file app data secrets directory. The contents of the secrets of JSON files aren't encrypted. The following markup shows the secrets of JSON file. Send grid value has been removed from our information. Install send grid. Oh, we got to actually install that. Implement email sender with code similar to the following. All right, so we gotta go to services. I'm gonna go to I guess I'm creating under components. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really tell you where to create it. Maybe it's, well, let's put it outside of components because it's probably services is a different thing, right? That seems reasonable to expect. New, add, new folder, and I gotta stop. As I said, I would have closed my window if I hadn't done that. And then go back here, change the name, services, and then we'll say add file. And we'll call it, well, they say call it, what are we calling it? Auth message sender options. Sheesh. Auth message sender options. Okay. Public class, auth message sender options, and really all we need to do is add this guy. And then we're going to go configure send grid user secrets. So we're going to say set this grid. Now I've already done this once, so I should know how to do this, right? And I don't know, are we, that probably has to be the whole key. On Windows, Secret Manager store keys, value pairs, and secret JSON files in the blah 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 directory. The contents aren't encrypted. The following markup shows the secret JSON. The send grid value has been removed. Okay, so this is going to have to, I guess it's my API key. It doesn't say API key, but I'm guessing that's what they're referring to. Send grid key. Send grid key. And then we're going to go put this guy in, which is the actual key. Oh, wait, whoops. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Successfully added to my JSON. So we should be good to go there. Alright, so we'll bring my code back over here so I can share once again. Anytime you start dealing with secrets, you know, gotta be at least a little careful as to what I'm sharing online here. SendGrid, Secret Manager tool on Windows, contents of JSON, more efficient. Install SendGrid. So we gotta go here, and then we gotta do install dash package SendGrid. Yes. That didn't work. Install.package SendGrid. No match found for the specified search criteria and package name SendGrid. Try get package source to see all available registered package sources. I'm sure it's the same results, but maybe not. It's really acting like it's doing more than that. The only difference is the I and the P in install package are capitalized. It should not have an effect, but it's acting like it's doing something. I don't know. I don't know that it actually is doing anything. It's just acting weird. Huh. Oh, yep, see? Same error. Just took a lot longer. Okay, let's go back up here and see if I can do this into package management, because obviously that's not working. And we'll go here and we'll say SendGrid. Still a NuGet package. See, there it is. Apparently, SendGrid through the command line didn't want to work. I probably had something weird going on there, but stuff, right? Is it done? Is it finished? Says it's installed. Okay. Then we can close that. Now we got to implement iEmailSender. All right, so from the package manager console, following the command, implement iEmailSender. To implement iEmailSender, say create an emailsender.cs. All right, so well, we'll put it back under our services. Add new item. We'll call it email sender. And then we're going to copy this guy. I don't want to copy this guy. I mean, I guess. Well, no, I'm not going to copy this guy. I'm going to put these usings up here. I don't want to mess up my namespace. And then we're going to go, I'll just add this whole, we got email sender, but we're going to replace it with this guy. Ooh, oh wait, whoa, wowzers. Where am I going, man? Oh gosh, it's totally, whoa, I totally did not do what I wanted to do. Let's just copy this. And then I'm going to stick it right inside of here. No, actually, I want to replace my public class with all of this. but we're going to get rid of everything that goes down to here. And then we're going to go down to the bottom, and I think we probably have some extra parentheses too. Probably at least one. 2. Nope. Maybe I have. Maybe it fixed it for me automatically. Because it's not complaining about them. So maybe when I deleted those, it got rid of the corresponding bits. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, okay. So, we've got that in place. So we got the send mail asynchronously, we got an execute command, configure app to support your email. Okay, so now in the program.cs, which is where our stuff actually is, we have the builder stuff. Now we have builder, add default identity, add context, add so we need to put these in. Add email sender as a transient service. Register the auth message senders option. So we have identity already, so let's take this guy. We'll put him in there with our identity. And then we're going to take this, well, it's probably using, but it's not going to be PW anything. It's probably UNL web, so we're going to go using UNL web services. That's the one we want. Okay, and then we got to put these two guys in. So whatever our web application, create builder, get connection string. I don't know, it's doing all this stuff. Authentication, Facebook stuff, which I don't really need the sender until after. Here's the connection string. Add builder services, add DB context, database development, DB context, database development, and then we have, do we have identity? We do have default identity. Add identity core, which is not default identity, but, and then we have add singleton. So they have builder.services.add singleton email sender application user identity no open sender. But they're using add transient .services.configure auth message sender options. I'm going to go home here and go comment that out. Then I'm going to put this up. Go here. No errors visible anyway. Beyond that, I don't know what it's going to do. Disable default account verification when account register company has been scaffolded. Section applies when account register company is scaffolded. Skip this section if you have not scaffolded account.register confirmation. Well, let's see. I may have scaffolded. Scaffolding, I think, just means you're giving it a framework to work with dummy information. Just the scaffolding. It's not the actual building. It's just the thing that's going to allow you to do the rest, work around it, kind of deal. I feel like it's been scaffolded, but I don't know exactly how it's been scaffolded. So I don't know if this stuff exists or not. To require a confirmed account, prevent immediate login and registration. Set display confirm account link equals false in the scaffolded. areas, identity pages, account registration confirmations. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing at this point. I am just. I need a drink. I need to get me a snack. So I'm going to take a quick break. How long have I been at it? I've been at it since, well, 2 hours the second time I've started. So this is me trying to get authorization working in my Blazor app, which already has some stuff built in and still is challenging. Then I'm going to be doing it with React, trying to get my React app to have authorization in. Hopefully it'll go quicker because I actually have some samples I did during the NextJS class that I took online. Now Blazor, I've taken no classes yet, but I am slowly trying to get a grasp of how some of this stuff works and what we're working with. So I'm going through these steps to accomplish the same things. So we're going to get these two apps both taking logins, and then once we can log into them, we can start looking at creating like account information pages. Then we'll create account information pages. And then we'll have to start looking at adding some of the website stuff, the actual cool, what is the ladder, what are we adding to these. It's going to take some time to get all that in, of course. And of course, I got to do my Azure. So if I don't do Azure today, I'm going to be doing Azure tomorrow. I want to do both, but time. So I'm going to take a break. We'll see what I got to get done here around the house. And if I can, I will return shortly. I've actually got a couple of things I want to go state real quick. I know this is almost over, so people can hang up. But two things. I actually have a product called the Mage Cage and the X Case. They're basically the same outer case, but they're an expandable storage display for storage and display for small collectibles, like any of your gaming paintable miniatures. Like Warhammer and D&D and HeroClix, and even if you're just collecting things like Meeples and Hot Wheels and stuff like that. These cases are an expandable display that can be mounted on your wall. They have mounting holes to be mounted onto the wall. Creating cool displays. They have clear front opening doors so you can see the units. You can also snap them together and build cases of various shapes and sizes. You see that in the bottom picture there. That's actually 4 units in most of the little image on the bottom left there, or bottom right there. If you want to see more about them, what they do, how they work, they have an adjustable handle. Go to Active Minds Games on YouTube and Instagram to see pictures and videos and see how cool they are. We want to do a Kickstarter to get some more made for the X cases because we're pretty much out of the clear units and even most of the regular opaque ones for X cases. So we would like to restock our stuff, but also we're going to upgrade the materials, make them a harder case so they're a little bit more resilient. And it actually looks pretty good. They actually look a little bit better, even that they're more clear. They're polycarbonate plastic. And then we also want to have things like inserts, shelves that you can adjust to use up the space in there according to what your miniatures are going to be filling up, and a big unit, a big monster unit that's about the size of 4 X cases that you can use for bigger units and carry them around. And they will snap together and connect to the small units as well. That's the design plan. So all that stuff is part of the plan. We want to launch a Kickstarter, but we need your help. You got to go to Facebook under Active Minds Games. That's Minds with an S, just like with the YouTube and Instagram. And follow us there. We want to get 800 followers on Facebook. So follow us on Facebook. Key element there. Follow us on Facebook, Active Minds Games, if you want to be part of that Kickstarter. We will launch it when we hit 800 followers. We're in the 400s right now. So need your help. Let your friends know. Let everybody know. And lastly, later on today, I got some Reaper miniatures. They showed up. I actually have a Bone 6, I think it was. And I'm going to be doing a little box opening, showing off the cool minis I got. Totally unrelated to this stream, to this subject matter. But hey, if you're interested in that, keep an eye out for that. Probably today, later today. Till then, you take it easy.